Wow. So good. If you're looking for the easiest and simplest breakfast recipe, try out this fluffy, delicious, and very flavorful lemon mandazi, which you're absolutely going to fall in love with because they're so delicious. I have a couple of more mandazi recipes that you can try out, so you can check up here or in the description box for the full recipes. But this recipe is going to be totally worth trying. You can also double or triple the ingredients in the description box and make for your entire family or make for your guests. To make this delicious soft lemon mandazi, you'll need a few ingredients, and also you'll need a few kitchen utensils. For example, you'll need a slotted spoon to remove your mandazi from the cooking oil. Over here, I have a rolling pin, a grater for grating our lemon. Also, I have a spatula for helping me to mix up the dough. I have some pizza cutter. You can also use a knife, and also you'll need some measuring spoons and measuring cups so that you can measure out all your ingredients. Now, in a mixing bowl, you're going to be adding in the dry ingredients, that is all-purpose flour. Add in a third cup sugar. If you love your mandazi a little bit sweet, you can add in a tablespoon of more sugar. Baking powder, which is going to help the mandazi to turn out very soft and pillowy. Salt, which is going to balance out the sugar. And grate a tablespoon of lemon zest. This is one large lemon. So you're going to remove the green part, or if you're using a yellow lemon just like me, you'll grate out the yellow part of the lemon. When grating the lemon, avoid adding in the white part of the lemon because the mandazis are going to turn out bitter. If you don't have a hand grater, you can also use a box grater and grate out the lemon zest. When done grating out your lemon into the dry ingredients, the lemon is going to add in a very nice zesty flavor to the lemon mandazi, and also it's going to add in very nice freshness, which is going to be very perfect with the mandazi. So once you're done, you're going to pick your spatula and mix in the dry ingredients together until fully combined. Then next, you're going to be adding in the wet ingredients to the bowl. Next, you'll add in your margarine. This is a tablespoon of margarine, and using your fingertips, you're going to rub in the margarine until fully combined with the flour, and it's going to be resembling little clumps of flour once you're done mixing in the margarine. You can also use softened butter for this recipe. Next, you're going to crack in 1 egg into the bowl and add in your milk. Using a spatula, you're going to mix in the wet ingredients together with the dry until a dough is formed. That is half a cup of milk. And once a dough is formed, you're going to go in with your hands and knead the dough for around 3 to 4 minutes until it's very soft and elastic. If the dough is super wet, you're going to sprinkle in some extra all-purpose flour and knead until you have a soft dough. And when your dough is dry, you're going to add in a tablespoon of milk at a time and knead until the dough is soft. When kneading the dough, you can as well transfer to your countertop and knead for around 3 to 4 minutes. Just sprinkle some extra all-purpose flour on your countertop and knead until the dough is soft. Stretching the dough while kneading on your countertop is going to make the dough very elastic and soft. and the mandazis are going to turn out super amazing. If you notice that your dough is sticking on your countertop, add in some flour and knead. After 4 minutes, this is how your dough should be looking like, and it should be very soft. Once you place your index finger on the dough should spring back up, meaning that the dough is well kneaded. So I'm going to pick my bowl, place the dough on the inside, and then I'm going to add in a teaspoon of cooking oil. This is going to ensure that the dough doesn't dry out while resting. Spread the oil on the dough. So you're going to pick a kitchen towel and cover your bowl. Rest the dough for at least 15 to 20 minutes before making your mandazi. So meanwhile, I'm going to be clearing my space, and then we're going to proceed to the next step after 15 minutes. When your dough is well rested, you're going to place a frying pan with cooking oil over medium heat and wait for the oil to get hot. Meanwhile, you're going to be working on your dough, which is well rested. So I'm going to sprinkle some extra all-purpose flour to my countertop. This is going to help the dough not to get stuck on my countertop. Then I'm going to divide my dough in two. Roll out my dough. This is to smoothen out the outside by tacking on the bottom side, just like this. And then you're going to place your dough on your countertop, press down using the palm of your hands, and using a rolling pin. And using a rolling pin, you're going to roll out the dough to an inch-sized piece of dough. So you're going to move vertically and horizontally. It doesn't have to be a precise shape. All you want is to flatten out the dough to a 1/4 inch. Evenly spread the dough so that the mandazis can cook at the same time. And once done, you're going to use your pizza cutter or a knife or a pastry cutter and cut out into squares. You're going to cut horizontally and then vertically. To check if your oil is hot, you're going to pick a piece of dough and drop into the cooking oil. Once you notice bubbling around the dough, the oil is ready. So you're going to pick your dough and carefully place the dough on the side. This is going to help the dough to carefully slide into the cooking oil so that you don't splash oil on yourself. And because I'm using a very big pan, I'm going to add in around 5 to 6 pieces of dough. You're going to cook your mandazi for around 1 to 2 minutes until they have a very nice golden brown color on both sides. And the kitchen is smelling absolutely incredible because of the lemon. The mandazis are going to turn out so good. So I'm going to add in my last round into the cooking oil. If you notice that your cooking oil is super hot, you can reduce the flames to low. Let the oil cool a little bit, and then you're going to be adding in your next round. This is so that the mandazis don't brown very quickly and not cook on the inside. I love using a wooden skewer to help me flip my mandazi because it makes work very easier, but don't use a toothpick because you're going to burn your hands. So after flipping, you're going to wait for another 30 seconds so that the mandazis can brown on the other side, and they're looking very good and delicious. Trust me, you have to try out this recipe. After 30 seconds, put out the flames because you're done making your lemon mandazi. Scoop out your mandazi, shake off the excess oil, and transfer to the rest. Absolutely gorgeous. And they're very hot. When you're done making your lemon mandazi, they're going to be looking incredibly gorgeous and perfect. I'm going to give one a try, and oh my god, just look on the inside. It's very soft, it's very pillowy, it's hot, it's smelling incredible because of the lemon, and trust me, you'll want to try out this recipe. Wow. So good. So this is the best lemon mandazi recipe ever, and trust me, when you try out the recipe, you love each and every bite because the mandazis are going to turn out so good. The mandazis are best served while still warm with a cup of tea or coffee or with some milk, just like I've done. And trust me, it's going to be absolutely delicious. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be trying out this easy and simple mandazi recipe.